Welcome, my foodie friends of the interwebs. I have something kind of special today. I always have something special. I am brown bagging it today. Yeah, I got the brown bag. What's in the brown bag, you might ask? Well, we'll find out here in a minute. I grew up eating at a place called Frisch's, also known as Big Boy. Some people may know it as Elias Brothers. It's kind of a weird past. It's an interesting bit of foodie folklore if you look into it. Here's the thing. I believe this business is going under. I do not believe that it will. It's one of those things you grow up with and then all of a sudden it's no longer there. Frisch's Big Boy in the Toledo, Ohio area, there used to be a bunch of them, and now there's not. There's just not. They used to be open 24 hours a day, and back when I was a younger man, full of piss and vinegar, and I'd be out partying and whatnot, one of the places that me and my friends would go to after the last call was called was Frisch's Big Boy. And there was other places too, but Frisch's is definitely on the short list of where you could go with a buzz and get yourself a little food. You know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. Frisch's is going out, and the reason, there's lots of reasons why. They're just not, for whatever reason, they're poorly managed. They really are. I just sat in the drive-thru for an excruciatingly long time. Kind of sucks. The guy they have, and you can see if you go to this drive-thru, one on Alexis and Lewis. If you go to this drive-thru, you can actually look through all the way through into the kitchen. They got one cook. He's making the food for the drive-thru, and he's also making the food for the restaurant. So if you've got a party of 6 in the restaurant, and they're all ordering whatever they're ordering, they have a full menu. Somebody might order the meatloaf, somebody might order the spaghetti, whatever. He's cooking all of that, and I don't see that he has a ton of help. And he's also taking orders from the drive-thru. So that's just on the surface not going to work. Now, here's the thing. They're famous for their quote-unquote Big Boy sandwich. That's the Big Boy. It's kind of like a Big Mac with a couple of exceptions. I mean, the Big Mac has the Mac sauce. The Big Boy has more of a tartar type sauce. So Big Mac's more like a Thousand Island sauce. The Big Boy is more of a tartar sauce. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, now listen. They had a special today. They run a special all month long, which is really kind of the way to go. And they had, let's see here. They had their Brawny Lad sandwich and fries for $7. I got that. But I wanted to do the Big Boy, so I'm going to have a separate video for the Big Boy. The Big Boy is just under $6 just for the sandwich. I didn't get the fries because I got the fries with the Brawny Lad. Well, let me see if I got the right sandwich. Yes. Okay. So this is the Big Boy. And much like the Big Mac, there's a piece of bread in between two patties. Now, there's another version of this sandwich called the Super Big Boy. If you're going to try a Big Boy sandwich for the first time, get the Super. Don't even mess with this. Although this does seem a little heftier. I mean, the last time I got this sandwich, the patties were really, really, really thin. These are pretty thin too. Everything's it's called shrinkflation. So you got patty, you got the, basically the tartar sauce or the Big Boy sauce, and you got some lettuce, piece of bread. You've got, another patty with cheese under it, and then you have a couple of pickles and then more sauce. Now, I ordered extra sauce. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I kind of had to, because I'm a big sauce freak. All right. I'm kind of excited, because these things are going to be a thing of the past. This is a dinosaur that hasn't died yet, but is seriously on its last legs. Now, I grew up with these. I think they're amazing. A little pricey, but amazing. I don't know how you'll feel about them. It's good. It's a good sandwich. This is a good sandwich. I'm glad I went ahead and I ordered the extra sauce. I try to savor these every chance I get, every time I get them. Now, some people may look at this and go, oh, I think, man, I tell you what, there's not a lot of curb appeal. There's not, visually speaking. Yeah, and I've seen prettier ones. And this is as fresh as they come. I watched the guy wrap it, put it in, and hand it to the woman to hand it out to me. So, I don't know. There's nothing out there. You're not going to get, I bet you there's some onions in here, but you're not going to get tomatoes and all that stuff. I ordered extra napkins because I ordered extra sauce. It's got the perfect amount of sauce on. Sometimes you order extra sauce, they just dump it on. I don't know why that is. Out of spite, maybe. A lot of cooks don't like to do extra stuff. Now, if I wasn't doing this video for you fine folks, I gotta be honest with you, I would have doctored this up. And what do I mean by that? I'd have threw some ketchup and mustard on there too, because that's how I roll. So it would have had the sauce, the ketchup, and mustard. For me, that's amazing. It's not real. Well, if you're a man, like I said, get the Super Big Boy. It's not real filling. I will say though, this may not have looked down the wrong hole. This may not look as appealing as it should have, but it's one of the better tasting Big Boys that I've had in a long time. Admittedly, I don't come and get Big Boys very often. I just don't. So when I do, I kind of appreciate it. Man. Frisch is Big Boy. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever had Frisch's or Big Boy, Elias Brothers, whoever. Let me know. If not, go get you some while you still can. There we go. All right, now that was amazing. So you're looking good. But like I said, I grew up eating these, so I've acquired the taste. I've acquired the taste. Here's the thing. There are a lot of restaurants that we grew up with as children that are no longer around. They're just gone. And I do really, truly feel a Big Boy will be following that footsteps. They just don't have although it took me forever to get my food, I was the only person in line. I literally was there. There was no cars in front of me. There was no cars behind me. And if you go to McDonald's right now, I guarantee you there's cars in front and cars. I very rarely do you ever see the drive-thru not have at least somebody in it. That's a sign. As Jeff Foxworthy would say, that's your sign. You know, they need to update their menu. I think they need to instead of shrinkflation with the Big Boy, they need to focus on, you know, the Super Big Boy as their premier sandwich. They need to have coupons. They need to advertise. They got a sign out front that says brownie lead and fries $7. It used to be, those deals used to be $5. Everything expensive now. It's just the way it is. So I don't know. They need somebody that knows how to run a restaurant, especially one that caters to both sides of the casual dining plus get that drive-through humming. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is to push the fries, the burgers, the milkshakes, that stuff. I think you're going to need to have a crew that works just the drive-through orders and a crew that works the interior restaurant orders. Just my advice, not that they're going to take it. In fact, I'm pretty sure they won't. And 5 years from now, there may not be any Big Boys. If there is, there's like one here, one there type of thing. Which is really too bad because they have a good brand. with some revamping of the menu, I think, honestly, and retooling the operation as far as how the food's processed or produced, I think they could make a run at it. But, you know, hey, look, I mean, honestly, do something. I'm not going to show you. You have to watch my next video when I do the brownie, because I want to show you the fries. It's not good. It's just not. All right, that's all I got for everybody. Hopefully you're having a wondrous day. Stop by Big Boy. Get yourself a Big Boy while you still can. Clickety-clack the links down below. Hook your brother up. Peace.